Did you know that wearing black hair after 50 can make you look up to 10 years older if you make certain mistakes? In this video, I'm revealing the most common mistakes many women make with this intense color and how to avoid them so you can look more elegant, fresh, and rejuvenated without having to give up on black. And listen up, the last mistake is the worst of all and the one that ages you the most, even though almost no one notices it. Stay until the end, because just one fix could completely transform how you see yourself in the mirror. Error number 5. Not considering gray hair growth. Let me confess something to you, my love. One of the most common mistakes I see, and I've seen it thousands of times, is completely ignoring the fact that gray hair is going to show up, whether it's invited or not. And here's the truth. Elegant, but direct. Black hair can be your best friend or your worst enemy once gray hairs start to grow in. The problem with black hair is that gray stands out like stars in the night sky, but not in a good way. Just 3 days after dyeing, that silver line at the root pops out screaming, "Touch-up needed." And yes, it can make you look unkempt, even if your outfit is flawless. Have you ever seen actress Andie MacDowell? She, who once stuck to her dark hair, has shown how to embrace aging gracefully, allowing her grays to show. She does it with style, with intention, not like she let herself go. And that changes everything. We can't fight the passage of time, but there's always a solution. If you're tired of dyeing your hair every 2 weeks, maybe it's time to embrace your grays with style. A good stylist can help you create highlights that blend into your natural color, giving that sophisticated salt and pepper effect. The result is modern, soft, full of character. Because when your look reflects your freedom, it becomes art. And if you prefer to keep your dark hair, but don't want to hit the dye every 10 days, there are options for that too. There are shampoos and color depositing treatments with dark pigments that help maintain the richness without as much effort. They don't fully cover the gray, but they soften it with elegance. But on an emotional level, allowing yourself a hairstyle that doesn't feel like a constant battle, like the salt and pepper look, is an act of self-love, because you weren't born to be a slave to your roots. With this choice, you don't just look more polished, you look like a woman who doesn't need to control everything, to feel at peace with her reflection. And if you think that's important, the next mistake might be sabotaging your haircut without you even realizing it. But before we go on, if you're enjoying these kinds of tips, subscribe to the channel. We talk about fashion here, yes, but more importantly about self-worth, style, and feminine power. Error number 4. Not adapting your haircut to your color. A bad haircut, or one that's stuck in another decade, can ruin even the most flattering hair color. Even if the shade is perfect, if the cut doesn't match your face or your current style, the result can instantly age you. Because the real impact lies in the whole look, not just getting one thing right. An outdated cut, like a stiff, movement-free bob, can harden your features and add years you didn't ask for. It usually looks rigid, lacking the freshness that flatters so much after 50. It's a style that, while once classic, now feels a bit outdated, because your hair should move with you, not stay stuck in the past. Black hair, especially when worn short, needs visual balance due to its intensity. Cuts with volume or texture that frame the face can soften and modernize your look. A perfect example, the always elegant Catherine Zeta-Jones. She is living proof of how a well-structured haircut can elevate, or ruin, a hair color. Catherine has always worn long hair, but always with volume, staying close to black or dark brown. See it? If the cut doesn't support the color, the result can look harsh, like an unfinished sculpture. If you want to wear your hair long, do it with intention and style. Adding volume or choosing layers can make a world of difference. It gives movement, freshness, and effortless elegance. Because length doesn't age you, what ages you is wearing it without life. The cut should work with your hair, not against it. It's the structure, the foundation, the best ally. A woman who adapts her haircut to her hair color doesn't just look modern, she looks like someone who knows the power of her presence. Are you enjoying these tips? Then don't miss my ebook, More Elegant Than Ever. It's a complete handbook to help you refresh your image. Link in the description. Error number 3, forgetting that black darkens the face. Has this ever happened to you? You look in the mirror and feel like something is off, even though you're wearing the same makeup as always? Often the silent culprit is your hair color. This isn't a myth. It's real. Black near the face, especially with no makeup, can harden your features, deepen shadows, and worst of all, mute the natural glow your skin still has. A perfect case? Demi Moore. Though she's a stunning woman, when her makeup is minimal, her face can look pale, washed out, even tired. Black has a lot of visual weight. It's bold, dominant, and if it's not balanced, it can take away your softness. That's where makeup comes in, to bring balance and warmth, so you're not overshadowed. Remember, your face is part of the look. Your features shouldn't disappear under your hair. Earth tones, peach, pink, and gold bring life to your face without overdoing it. Your brows should be defined, but not too dark, so they don't look too harsh. Use a brow pencil for a natural finish. On your lips, shades like wine, red, pink, and berry pair beautifully with dark hair. What matters is that the color enhances you, not drains you. Good makeup doesn't compete with black. It complements it with elegance. The contrast should feel intentional and polished, not forced. Because a queen doesn't hide behind makeup, she uses it as a tool for expression. Also, think about how you want others to see you. Warm, modern, confident. That balance is what makes all the pieces of your look work together, not fight each other. Black hair shouldn't compete with your face. It should support it, like a graceful backdrop, not a shadow. A queen doesn't need to hide behind a strong color to be seen. And if you thought that was intense, error number 2 is the most common and the least forgiven by good taste. Error number 2, wearing pitch black hair. Let's talk clearly now, with elegance but no filters. Pitch black hair, that jet black shade many believe is the ultimate symbol of timeless sophistication. But let me tell you something gently gorgeous. After a certain point, pitch black hair is like wearing a sequined dress at 10 in the morning. It's not that it's forbidden, it just screams too loud. Flat black can age you because it removes the natural play of light and shadow from your hair. It turns your hair into a single block of color, and mature beauty needs movement, depth. That's something that simply can't be faked. Without highlights or subtle tones, black hair loses the shine that lets your features breathe. It's like turning off the sparkle on a jewel that deserves to shine. Have you seen Monica Bellucci? She knows exactly how to work her dark tones. Her hair, although dark, is never pure black. There are always subtle shades, soft lights that give it dimension. That's what makes her look sophisticated, not dramatic. Graceful, not forced. If you want to keep rocking dark hair with elegance, the best choice is to adapt the tone to your skin tone instead of clinging to absolute black. If you have fair or rosy skin, consider rich shades like dark brown or deep chocolate. These shades bring warmth and soften the features. They keep the sophistication of dark hair, but without the harsh contrast that can harden your expression. They allow your features to breathe, your skin to glow, and your eyes to regain the brightness that black sometimes steals. Now, if your skin is more tan, golden, or with warm undertones, then colors like espresso or deep chestnut can work magic. These tones blend beautifully with your natural skin tone, enhance your complexion, and elevate your overall style, effortlessly. Picture a deep coffee-colored mane with its own glow, a silent luxury. Modern, rich, full of character. At 50, elegance doesn't belong to just one color. Today there are gorgeous alternatives that enhance your features and carry the same elegance we've always associated with black. What matters is choosing with confidence, because when a woman feels secure, everything she wears shines along with her. Maturity brings the freedom to experiment and explore new ways to reflect who you are. And the best part is, each choice can become your ally in showing off the very best version of yourself. Colors like these create a natural flow between your skin and your hair. No harsh contrasts or visual breaks. They give off a soft elegance that speaks for itself. The kind of shade that walks into a room with you and expresses confidence without even raising its voice. The secret is not choosing color out of habit, but out of harmony. Because yes, dark hair can be majestic, but only when it brings out the best in you instead of covering up your essence. A queen doesn't hide behind black. She turns it into a signature of her elegance. But the last mistake is the most dangerous, and it may be damaging your hair without you even knowing. Error number 1, not adding dimension. My dear queen, when you wear black hair after 50 and don't add depth, texture, or reflections, you're basically putting a dull blanket on your head. Without dimension, black hair can start to look like a wig. Yes, that harsh. Because it loses movement, natural flow, and most of all, elegance. Shading and dimension don't just make you look younger. They add a sophistication that flat color alone could never deliver. Imagine a soft amber balayage or a clear gloss treatment that adds shine without changing the base tone. It's like adding pearls to a black dress. Same outfit, completely transformed. One great example, Victoria Beckham. She's a master of sophisticated minimalism. And even though she's often worn dark hair, there's always dimension. Baby lights and balayage placed with purpose give her hair richness, depth, and life. The magic word is dimension. When your hair has multiple tones, even if they're subtle, it comes alive. It catches light differently as you move. It looks fuller, healthier, more youthful. And the best part? You don't need anything extreme. A few lighter shades added to your black base through balayage around your face, on the ends, or in strands that sway as you walk, can make a big difference. The effect is elegant, without effort. Another great technique for dark hair? Baby lights. Ultra-fine highlights that melt into the base color and create a natural glow. Perfect for women who don't want chunky streaks but do want to look refreshed. The key is blending them subtly, like the sun gently kissed your hair. They add light without losing the depth of dark hair. And the best part? They require very little maintenance, but elevate your entire look instantly. Another way to restore your hair's natural shine, especially with dark colors, is caring for it intentionally, starting from the roots. Nourishing hair masks, used consistently, help seal the cuticle and increase light reflection. Well-treated hair doesn't just look better. It moves with elegance. Because glossy, healthy hair is always a sign of graceful self-care. It speaks of quiet discipline and self-love in every strand. And it shows the world that your sense of style begins with what you choose to care for. If you made it this far, drop a "I love my black hair" in the comments, so I know you're part of our community of women who shine from within. What you learned today is just the beginning. My ebook, More Elegant Than Ever, will show you how to dress for your body type, choose your best colors, and so much more. The link's in the description. And only the first ones to grab it will get all the exclusive content, because you deserve to look like a queen.